So here we have a project here that's one of our special projects where Mr. Tiny Bull was blessed in a major way by the community. He, not too long ago, was in a house fire, basically destroyed 60 to 70% of the home. We ended up gutting it out and then taking it and rebuilding it. We had over $40,000 of gift in kind, that's donated materials and labor. We had more than 26 different vendors that donated materials, or contractors donated labor. And we also had over 500 volunteer hours sewed into this project to make it possible for him to live a quality life.
I first got introduced to Wayne at our church, and that's probably been a couple of years ago. I just got a call from Wayne out of the blue one afternoon, and he invited me out to his office, and we got to meet and chat and hear about the projects they had going on. I guess I've had a global mindset on ministry and outreach, but it was really neat to hear about the local impact that he has in the community. And I thought it was a really neat opportunity to get a couple of our guys involved and just really have them be involved in a ministry during their workday. So what we were able to do is provide the labor force that came out and to help build the wheelchair ramp for Tiny.
This is actually my first project with Kind at Heart. I'm kind of newer to town. They actually ended up reaching out to me, and it just seemed like a good opportunity, something that could help kind of get myself accumulated into the community. It turned into a great project, and it's turned out really well out over here, and I think it's awesome what Kind at Heart's been doing. We ended up helping out with getting a color that would hide any of the damage that was done before, and we just provided the primer and the paint to be able to go on to kind of give it a cosmetic facelift a little bit.
If you're a small business, big business, it does not matter. We have a place at Kind at Heart for you to plug in to a mission that helps the elderly. And all you have to do is raise your hand and say, I'm willing to hear or sign up for something that makes sense for me.
It makes it to where whenever I'm here, it feels more like home. Just kind of the feeling of belonging to something that's continuing to grow. Hey, we've got this thing that's going on. What can you help us out with? How can we bring together something so that we can all help this person? And it's asking for the community to come together, and it's something that I would be willing and interested in continuing to partner in with them on these projects.
It kind of internalizes that our vocation can be a ministry. We're a hands-on construction company, and we can take that vocation or that skill set and really help others in the area. Just seeing an example of going out and helping has encouraged and spurred on some of my guys to do things on their own, whether it's other side projects for people or people in their neighborhood, just an outreach that's a really neat opportunity for them. This is one thing that we can really bring some healing, some reconciliation through what we're doing, through our hands, through the work of our hands, that we can really be helping somebody through our vocation.
With Tiny's project here, there was big need that many people need to be involved with. And so Kind at Heart does the work to reach out to different members within the community, draw them into a place to where they can easily fit in a meaningful way. No matter how big, how small, no matter whether you donate materials, you donate labor, somewhere there's a place to plug in with Kind at Heart. When we think about the elderly and the aging and how many of them are often independent and don't have connections to support them, we find also that the principle of multiplication. We have more people over the age of 65 than ever before. That number is going to triple in the next 20 years. What's more of a blessing than all is it really was about community, coming together and making this possible for Tiny. To be community, you have to love people together, and that's what it's really all about.